Good morning, guys. Now, I'm going to make a video presentation on computing uh, how to get the departure draft at loading port after completion of loading in loading port. Here, this program, uh, this example is a you depart from a discharge port after you have completed discharging a discharge port, and you're going to load. Your next port will be loading, so you'll be loading, for example, iron ore, and of course from your discharge port going to the loading port, you will have a consumption of and fuel oil and diesel oil as per this example. And you will load seawater in your perfect tank. Then the rest of the cargoes you will load iron ore. So let's just not put any name of the port, but this is just an example on how to compute the discharging the draft on the loading port. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, this is the program which I'm going to use, which is says here how to find draft and trim when handling weights involving large changes in mean draft. So meaning large weight, large changes in mean draft, because you're going to load in hold number 1, hold number 3, hold number 4, hold 6, and hold 7. And the entire route from discharge port to loading port will consume of 234.2 fuel oil, and you will also consume of diesel oil of 62.2 negative, because you're going to consume or consumption. Okay, uh, and this will be you're going to load a perfect of 250 metric tons of seawater. So let's start from the departure in the discharge port. So the density in discharge port will be 1.011, the density, and the forward drop is 4.65, and updraft is 6.98, meaning you are in ballast condition. And your main drop is 4.815. So take note of the trim is 2.33. So the reason why you put perfect tank of 250 tons, because you have a big trim of 2.33. Okay, take note of this program. Here are the solutions to the needed value, and this will be the answers to the solutions to these questionnaires, or and this will be the answers. Okay, so this will be your LPP. So with this main draft, you will ask to get from the hydrostatic table. You got the LCF, mid, center flotation, and the LBC, and tabulated displacement from this mid center of rotation. Okay, so what is the LCF of 5.815? So we have to take the LCF of this mean drop. So with this one, you have your interpolation of mean drop of 5.815. So your LCF is negative 8.79. 8.79. So this is the one. 8.79. Now, since you have a how do you get this mid center of rotation? The formula for this one is this one. Trim, which is 2.33 times your LCF, which is negative 879, over LPP, which is this one, and your mean drop is 5.815. So the answer to this mid center rotation is 5.72. So by manual computation, your trim is 2.33 times multiplied by your LCF is negative 87.79 plus your mean drop of 5.815 over your LPP is 215. So your mid center of rotation will be 5.72, which is this one. Okay. Now, from this graph of 5.72, you have to take down the displacement, the LCB, and the MTC. So, through interpolation from your hydrostatic table, you go down 572. So this will be your graph of your center of rotation is 5.72. So the displacement is 31986. The LCB is negative 10.07 and MTC is 770.9. So let's say the displacement of 5.720 is 31986. 31986. So displacement is 31986 from 5.72. The LCB is negative 10.07. LCB is negative 10.07. And your MTC is 770.97. Is 771.0, which is already round off. See, it's already round off 771. Okay, so now the initial LCG, we will compute for the initial LCG, which is this one. So the formula for LCG is trim, initial LCG is trim times MTC times 100 over tabulated displacement plus LCB. So your trim is 2.33. Your MTC is times MTC is 7710 times 100, which is constant, over or divide by your displacement of 31986 plus your LCV, which is 10.07, and the resultant of that will be negative 4, negative 4.4454, which is this one. So your initial LCG would be trim 2.33 times MTC of 771 times 100 constant, which is over the displacement of 31988 plus your LCB of negative 10.07. So the resultant, the LCG will be, initial LCG will be negative 4.454, which is this one. Okay, so go to number 6. By the way, number 6, okay, and number 6 will be your initial displacement. What will be your initial displacement? Which is this one. uh, Initial displacements or weights. Okay, the formula will be tabulated displacement, which is this one, 31986 times your density or present density, which is 1.011, over your constant of 1.025. See, DD means the density of duck water density, which is this one, the local density, this one. Okay, and the resultant initial displacement will be 31, this one, 315469. Okay, and you bring down the LCG, which is this one, and LCG moment will be this weight multiplied by LCG, which will be your LCG moment. Okay, so we go now to initial density displacement, that is this one. So initial LCG will be, initial displacement will be your displacement of tabulated 31988 plus or multiply by your local density 1.011 over your saltwater density of 1.025. Your initial displacement will be 31551. Okay, so initial displacement is this one, 315. Okay, now we go to number 7. Find the ship's displacement or final displacement, which is this one, after loading or discharging. So okay, so this is the final displacement. Now we have a, like I said, you're going from discharge port going to loading port. So your consumption on that route will be 234 metric tons, 234.2 metric tons of fuel oil, and diesel oil you have a consumption of 62.2 metric tons, because negative because it's consumption. So you have to put 250 metric tons in four peak because you have a big trim. So we have a big trim, so you have to put water here in a 4 peak tank to reduce the big trim. Okay, and once you have reached in loading port, you have to load number 1 hold 7,200, number 3 is 8,000, number 4 is 5,000, number 6 is 8,000, and hold number 7 is 7,000. Take note, he didn't put cargoes in hold number 5. And your final displacement would be this one, this figure, 66,703.28, and your new LCG will be 5.261, and this will be your new LCG moment. And what is the formula here to find the final displacement? Final displacement is, you add this one, add all of this, and you will get this figure, and apply these signs to this one, and you will have this new LCG. Okay, LCG will be, new LCG will be this one, 2.26152. Okay, so we'll check by manual computation. Final displacement will be 66704. Okay, final displacement run off here. So this is how you get final displacement. You add all this one, and you will have this value. And with these figures, by way of mathematical computation, you deduct the positive from the negative, then you will get this value. Okay, excuse me. And your final LCG will be this one, LCG. Okay, let's see. LCG. Final LCG will be your final displacement over or divide by the moment, and you will have the new LCG. Okay, again, final displacement of this figure divide by the moment, LCG moment, and you will have this new density. Okay, so here the total LCG moment divide by final displacement. Sorry, I get mistake. So this figure of total LCG moment, which is this one, over this value is, this will be your final LCG, which is this one. Okay, let's check this one. Okay, this is the LCG moment over your final displacement, and this will be your new LCG. Okay, 5.262, negative 5.262. Okay, and here you have your density at loading port is 1.022, and due to this change of density, you will have the new displacement of 69666,899. So this displacement will change because due to the change of density, and this will be the value of your displacement because of this density, and of this displacement you will get the corresponding graph of 11.24. Okay, how do I get this 11.24. Okay, you go down by interpolation. So you put here the displacement of 66899.01, which is this one, 66899.01. You enter it here, and automatically you will have a drop of departure drop of 11.24. This is the mean drop. Okay, let's say for example I take out this one, I delete this one, so there will be no value, so I will put it back. Then you will have the value of this displacement is 11.424, and his LCB will be negative 7.73, LCF will be negative 1.40, the TPC will be 63.31, MTC will be 9.35. So the check, because of this drop or departure drop or bin drop, or the LCF for 11.424 is LCF is negative 1.4. LCF is negative 140. Okay. Okay. TPC is 63.31. 63.31. Okay, TPC 63.31, and your LCB is negative 7.73, and LCB is negative 7.73, and your MTC is 95.26. MTC is 95.26. So it's already interpolated. So all you have just do is pick it up and put it here. Okay, it's already automatic. And your final trim, so that's number 10. So this is you will get this corresponding figures of this one because of your mid-draft. Okay, that's in number 9. So we go number 10, get all the figures because of this drop. Okay, then we go to 11, the final trim. To get the final trim, the formula is LCG minus LCB times or multiply the corresponding displacement times divide MTC times 100. So what is LCG? The new LCG is this one, negative 5.261, and the new LCB, which is this one, so negative, deduct this one, multiply by the corresponding displacement, which is this one, and divide or over MTC, which is 9.3526, multiply by your constant of 100, and your final trim will be 1.7626. You have a small trim here now because you have loaded 250 metric tons. So you have a small trim. Okay, and by manual computation, okay, that will be this one. Final trim will be new displacement or displacement of this one, 11.25, times your LCG, which is the new LCG, which is 5.26, this one, and your LCB, which is this one, times MTC, which is 9.327, and minus your MTC, which is this one, times 100 constant, and your final trim will be 1.763. Okay. Final trim, we are on number 11, so this will be your final trim. Okay. Then the next we will have to get how much, because of this trim you can get now your forward draft and up draft and your mean draft. So find change of draft forward, change of draft forward and change of draft up. So this is the formula of change of draft forward. So LPP divided by 2, meaning you divide this LPP with this 250 LPP, you divide that by 2, you get half of it, plus your LCF over LPP times your final trim and your change of draft up will be your final trim minus your forward trim. Okay, so to get the manual computation. Okay. So this will be your mean draft of 11.42, forward and up is 11.42. Okay, to get the change of, you compute the change of draft forward, which is this one. So in manual computation, this will be the change of draft forward. So that will be your 1/2 LVP is 1.07.5 plus your LCF of negative 140, negative 1.0, let's say LCF, this one, negative 1.0, and your trim, the computed trim is this one, change of trim. Which is trim, this one, your final trim is 1.763, this one, over your LPP is 215. So change of draft forward is 0.87, which is this one, and change of trim up will be your final trim, which is 1.763 minus your forward, change of draft forward, which is this one. Subtract this one, then you will have your up, change of trim up will be 0.089. Okay, now you put here your mid draft, which is 11.42. 11.42. Okay, this is your 11 point mid-rough. Okay, I got 42. This one corresponding rough 11.42. Okay, 11.42. Then you apply now the change of draft forward, which is this one, 0.0.7, and your draft change of draft up will be 89.89. Why negative? Because you are trimmed by the stern. Look at the final draft. The final draft is you are trimmed by the stern. So meaning, by way of picture, so meaning you're trimmed by the stern, so this one will be positive, this will be negative. This will be positive, this one will be negative. This is positive because you have a big trim here, you have a big draft, so you add. This will be less draft, so you deduct, or meaning minus. So this should be negative, this should be plus because you have deeper, a big draft, you have a big draft. This will be less, meaning you have to, this will rise up, so they will be negative. This will rise up, then it should be negative, so you will less drop forward. The up drop will sink, the bevel will sink here, so meaning you have to add drop here. This will go down and this will go up. Meaning to go up is negative, to go down is positive. Okay? Then, so forward is negative, so 11.42, you deduct it one, that will be 10.55, and up will be positive because a big draft is going down, so 12.32, and your mean draft of these two will be 11.44. So we'll check. So forward drop is 11.52, 11.55, and up drop is 12.32. Okay, and your mean drop will be 11.44. Or 11.44. So you have a trim now, a lesser trim now of 1.763. So that's it, guys. I will. This is how you compute your departure drop at loading port from discharge port. So this figure I'll put in the video. All of this is our manual, and these are this form here is where you, this is what you call the trim and stability calculation sheet. So from each hole 1 to 7 you will have the LCG here, and of your ballast tanks from 4 peak to after peak you will have your LCG here, LCG of cargo hold number 4 here, and your water, this will be your fuel oil tanks, you have the LCG here, your diesel oil tanks, you have the LCG, and your constant LCG will be this one, and your light ship LCG will be this one. So if you put some figures here, you will have this calculation sheet. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you will like this one. All you have to do is uh, follow these numbers and you will get all the answers here. And by counter checking, you use this manual computation. This will guide you until how you get the answers, okay? Until you reach number 14. Uh, okay, number 14 or number 13. And this will be the figure of the trims, figure of the trim of the vessel. So that's it, guys. I hope you like it. Please review and share, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you and have a good day.